Point, the weekly podcast where myself, a boomer, and my cohort over here, Gustavo, aka my henchman, the Zoomer, discuss different topics while gaming and such. So before we get into this week's topic, Gustavo, how was your week?
My week has been a complete blur, Brian. I'm doing the same thing every day, so I honestly don't know.
That's
I don't remember
valid.
anything of. I don't remember me complaining too much, so I think it was an alright week.
That's
If
good.
I was complaining, I already forgot about it, so.
Sounds about right. My week was interesting. A lot of things happening on the channel, as I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm not right now. Raft on Mondays is postponed because the person I'm streaming with is currently moving, so we're waiting on that. But also with that, obviously you guys have seen a lot more in-person stuff, a lot more crafting stuff. That may continue. I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm enjoying it or not, but I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if the channel's enjoying it, if you know what I mean. But other than that, my week's been pretty kind of alright. I spent yesterday? Yeah. Yesterday, I actually spent a little time over at Convergence Gaming, which I know, Gustavo, you know. Well, I went down there because some of my coworkers, they're big Magic players, and they've been begging me to come down and play, and so I learned to play Commander with them. So.
Ooh, Commander's fun.
I did not buy cards. Or let me rephrase that. I did not buy Magic cards. I did buy Pokemon and Digimon cards, but I'm always buying Pokemon and Digimon cards. Yes, GameStop had some.
Oh, GameStop.
Yeah. Convergence had Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic. They were all out of Pokemon again. They price gouge anyways, but I didn't say that too loud.
Already?
Dude, they are. Yeah.
That's...
I'm not gonna badmouth them too bad because, you know, we are streaming, but yeah. That, and I just did not have I had fun with my friends. There was a situation I won't talk about on stream that happened that I just did not enjoy. But we're not going to talk about that on stream. Do you know what we are going to talk about on stream, though? We're going to continue our discussion from last time. And we're talking cartoons again. Let me start up the Forest World quick. Create lobby.
I've been looking at it like a huge list of just a whole bunch of cartoons. And
so I was actually going to say, I literally have the list of the 100 greatest cartoons of all time. And I actually wanted to kind of go through it and get your opinions. Ones that you know, ones that you've heard of, ones you have no idea. Because there's a couple on here I don't know at all.
Okay.
And I think that'll be kind of fun.
Do they look newer or older?
One of them looks really old. One of them looks pretty new.
Okay. Well,
right,
50-50.
Alright. So, no surprise. So, I don't know how this is ranked, but no surprise what number one is, which is Batman the Animated Series.
It depends on which one. There's multiple Batman animated series.
So, the one that Harley Quinn originally appeared in. The one that Mark Hamill first played the Joker in.
I gotta visually see it, because in my head there's so many Batman animated.
I mean, you're not wrong. So that one, I believe, is.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this one. Yeah.
Yes, that one is one of the most popular Batman, anyways.
Well, I started this game with higher graphics, and this looks very different now. I don't think I like it with high graphics, Brian.
Then don't turn off the high graphics.
But yeah, I didn't really watch too much Batman animated.
I watched it from time to time. I wasn't like holy cow into it. Wait, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see. It's not letting me use it. How do I use this?
What?
Apparently there's a walkie-talkie. Not that it actually matters.
I hear you in game, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was very confused. I thought your stuff was acting up for a second.
No.
Ooh, I need to eat something or get some rest. I'm really low energy.
I need food.
But yeah,
but
for the Batman animated series, I think I was too young for me to actually enjoy it, so I never really watched it too much.
yeah, it did come out in 92 to 95, so I mean it's
it was still on Cartoon Network when I was young though, but
oh yeah.
I couldn't really enjoy that one. How do you go to your inventory? Oh, never mind. I figured it out.
How is it? How do you? Oh, got it.
Press I.
I remember now. It's been 2 weeks. Number 2 is Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack. That's another one where I was too young to really enjoy it. But in high school, my art teacher, sometimes he would put Samurai Jack because it's the way that they made it, it's really, really well made.
Oh yeah.
So he made us watch it, and I did enjoy watching that in class. Oh my god, did I just die?
You're not dead, but you're dying.
Oh, Brian, this is an issue. Oh, okay.
You're good.
Fine.
Samurai Jack was another series for me that I didn't get to enjoy as much.
Didn't they come out with a movie recently?
I don't know if it was a movie or what. Oh, I did not mean to break that.
Oh no, it wasn't a movie. It wasn't a movie. It was a new season, I think.
Yeah, it was a new season.
Yeah.
Where did my?
Huh?
It didn't let me pick up my lizard, but now the lizard's dead. Or gone.
It's right here. You don't see it?
It wasn't letting me pick it up. Cool.
Brian, I still don't think living here is a good idea.
No, we're fine. We just need to finish chopping down trees. We're good.
Okay. Just on record, I said this was a bad idea.
No, we're gonna kill people. We're good. We're killers. Over here.
Alright, what's the next one in this?
So after Samurai Jack, one we've talked about extensively, actually. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, of course.
That had to be on the list.
An all-time favorite. I don't care how old I am. I will always rewatch that if I ever get bored or something. I actually rewatched it pretty recently.
Yeah, because it's on Netflix now, right?
I think so. Yeah. I even own it. I don't have it with me. It's back at my parents' house, but I own the DVDs for all the seasons, but just the original one.
Yeah, I know Legend of Korra is on this later. I've actually not watched most of Legend of Korra, but we'll talk about that when we get to it. Avatar we talked about a lot last time.
Yeah. I mean,
mostly because 100%, I agree. Next is Total Drama. I was a little too old for Total Drama.
I love Total Drama. That was the shit back in the day.
I was a little too old for Total Drama. So, Total Drama for me wasn't something I was into.
Let's see. Would that be a good watch right now? I think Total Drama is like a good casual watch. Like if you just want to put something in the background, I feel like you'd enjoy it now, but not something that you're fully invested in. Just something that you have while you're doing something. I think if you were to take the time to watch it like that, you'd enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were like to give it your 100% attention, I think it would be... I don't think you'd like it like that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. It's one of those things that, like, it's not great in my opinion. From what I've seen, at least. I'm obviously haven't seen all of it.
That's a show where it's like at a certain point it's just not worth watching. Like the first couple seasons were really good, and then it was one of those things where when shows make too many seasons and it just goes to
Yeah.
complete dog shit. Yeah, it was one of those. Eventually, you just stop fucking watching it because it's so bad.
That's what I've heard is, like, because I remember, like, catching an episode or two, and was like, okay, can be interesting, I guess, but, like, wasn't 100% for me. As I said, I was just a little too old for what it was trying to be.
When it was first airing, that was one of my favorite shows at the time. I really enjoyed it.
So this is an interesting one because I have seen most of this. I've not seen all of this though. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Which one is that one?
It's a fairly recent one. It came out 2010 to 2013. So I know it's mainly based in Coolsville, and they have like monsters that appear constantly, and there's actually a story arc to the entire series, which was something that obviously has never been a thing in Scooby-Doo.
Wait, what year was it?
2010 to 2013.
Is that the one that I watched?
It had like a very odd animation style. Velma and Shaggy were kind of like dating. It was a bit weird.
I think I might have watched the one before that one. Which one was the one that had a shit ton of movies?
That's What's New Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that's the one that I fucking watched like a shit.
What's New Scooby-Doo is great.
Yeah, I used to watch that. Oh my god, it was back when I pretty much like half lived in my grandma's house because my mom needed to go to work and she needed someone to take care of me while I was working because my dad was still living in the Dominican Republic. So basically, my dad and my sister lived in Dominican Republic while me and my mom lived here in New York. Mm-hmm. And it took a while for first my sister came over to New York and then my dad came over to New York, but it took a really, really long time because obviously, citizenship and shit like that takes a while. Yeah. So, while it was just me and my mom would drop me off every single day, every single weekday to my grandma's house. Mm-hmm. And every time that I got to my grandma's house, since, my mom has to be at work at a certain time, I got there every day at like the same time. And they were always playing What's New Scooby-Doo every single time, so I would always watch that shit every fucking day, and it was great.
So I love What's New Scooby-Doo. That's every now and then when Korean and I are bored, that's still something we'll put on in the background to watch. So What's New Scooby-Doo was a great series. I really enjoyed it. Mystery Inc., as I was saying, it gave a story to like Mystery Incorporated, which was weird, but also at the same time interesting. It's not everybody's cup of tea because they kind of go with like, oh, there's an actual story to it, and a lot of people are like, why does it need to have a story? It's just a mystery show. But I really enjoyed it. The next series
better with stories.
Oh yeah. The next series is Justice League Unlimited, or no, just regular Justice League.
That's probably another one where it was on TV, and I would only watch it when it's like on TV, but I was just too young to actually enjoy it.
So the big things I remember from that series, because I did watch bits and pieces, and mostly because it was on WB Kids, and when I was up at my grandparents' camp often, that's all we really had was Saturday morning cartoons, or we'd have to watch VHS tapes and stuff. So I spent a lot of Saturday mornings. I'd wake up early to make sure I could watch whatever cartoons. That's why I was big into Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and Digimon, because that's what was on. That's when I could really watch my cartoons. So I used to love it. And then obviously I had VHS tapes of all of them. But I remember seeing some of Justice League. The big things I remember from it is the mom from Wizards of Waverly Place plays Hawk Girl, and I loved her in that role. And Jon Stewart was like really popular from it. Which, if you don't know who Jon Stewart is, he's the African American Green Lantern, aka the better Green Lantern. I will fight you on that. But yeah, that's like, it was an interesting series. I don't think it was great. Ironically, we come next to Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So this was a series.
Remember there being an Avengers show.
It was kind of niche. The only reason I watched it and knew about it is, so, spoiler alert. What I did was technically illegal, but not illegal. I bought a bootleg copy in Afghanistan when I was there. That's how I found out about the series. Is I was in Afghanistan, just looking at the bazaar, trying to find like movies to watch. I also got the first season of Game of Thrones, and like they were bootleg as hell. I think I also had Percy Jackson's Sea of Monsters. I think we should go to bed. It's raining now.
I've just been chopping down wood the
Same
time.
I
made a door though.
But yeah, no. So So I had a legal copy. That is my house.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chief. Whoops.
This is my house.
Go to fucking sleep.
Oh, it's because I turned. Next show is Batman Beyond.
I think that's the one that I watched.
That's when it's like a much younger person being Batman.
Yeah, this is the one that I watched.
Yeah, that's a popular one. I liked that one.
I don't remember anything about it, but I remember watching it on TV.
So I don't know if you know this. The person that played Batman in it was Ron Stoppable.
Explain Ron Stoppable, Chief.
Kim Possible?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh.
He played Terry McGinnis in it, which is great. I love him. He's a great actor, actually.
And I genuinely don't remember anything about this Batman. I just remember the costume.
Costume was dope. That's why.
Yeah, when you said the other Batman, this is the Batman that I was thinking of. Like, initially.
That's valid. I love that series. Next is one of the newer Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
It's
is it
the
like
CGI one.
Wait, is CGI?
Yes. Where like Donatello has like glasses and stuff on him.
Is it the newest one?
No, the newest one is Rise of the TMNT.
Dude, the newest one looks sick as fuck.
It apparently it's really good too.
I haven't seen it yet, but that's something I need to fucking watch. It looks insane.
So what intrigues me about that series, well, I think it's later down on the series, is who is the voice producer for it. It's Rob Paulsen, which if you don't know who Rob Paulsen is, he's well known for a lot of things, such as Yakko Warner, Raphael in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from when I was a kid, and Donatello in this version that we're talking about now. But for Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he's the voice producer because he's played so many of the different characters within Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles already. So it's really interesting to see him kind of go into almost a mentor type role, considering the kind of aura he's had in the community. Because trying to think, he's also, I know you know him as Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. I know. Have we talked about Pinky and the Brain?
Maybe.
I don't think we have.
How do I? use this? I need something to drink and something to eat. Oh, berries. Our berries are growing. I forgot.
Are they growing?
Yeah. I'm eating the berries now. I forgot we were growing berries. Oh, that fixed exactly what I needed. Alright, hit me with the next one.
Teen Titans.
Which one?
OG Teen Titans.
OG was great. I remember watching that shit.
OG was a fantastic series.
And they had some good-ass fucking games, too.
Oh, yeah.
I remember playing the games on CartoonNetwork.com.
So, the one thing I want to say, that freaking theme song slaps so hard.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
It does.
It slaps so hard.
In, like, TV.
Oh, yeah. I loved Teen Titans. I loved everything about it. I will admit, definitely have an affinity towards Raven. I mean, we talked about Shigo last time, so I mean...
Yeah, it's fair.
Spoiler alert, I'm making mistakes.
What do you mean?
Come on over here and mess with these guys.
Oh my god. You're messing with them and they're gonna start messing with us, Brian.
No, I just wanted to get water, but I found berries over here instead. So we're good.
At least finish our fucking wall before we fuck with them.
Well, that's why I'm chopping this tree that's over by them.
Dude, this takes an insane amount of wood.
But no, Teen Titans was such a freaking great series. And that's why it upsets me so much that Teen Titans Go slaughtered it so bad. Like, Karina loves Teen Titans now.
At first I thought, oh, this is cool. Yeah, another Teen Titans. It's not the same, not what I wanted, but, you know, it's alright.
And then they teased us with the end of Teen Titans Go to the Movies of, oh, yep, you're going to get the Teen Titans back, and then nothing. Nothing came of it.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, those fucking scumbags.
Yeah, right? Like,
yeah, that's shitty.
But with that, this is another one we've actually talked about quite a bit. Which is... it's a little bit like Ark. Alba. A little bit. The next one is Ben 10.
Ben 10, I fucking love Ben 10.
We talked about this a lot last time. Ben 10, I liked Ben 10. I wish I had stayed into it longer.
Dude, I was a fan of all the Ben 10s. I know that there's probably a couple that are just shitty if I rewatch them now. But while I was watching them while they were airing, I fucking love that shit. I just remember not liking the movie. The live-action movie, that shit was complete garbage.
Apparently.
It was complete dog shit, dude. Even younger me didn't like it.
I think we talked about this, but just to reiterate, favorite alien?
Favorite alien, See, the thing is, I forgot the alien names.
I loved XLR8.
I was thinking of the fast one, yeah. He's probably top tier. Let's see. I
know there's forearms. Diamond Head is who Alba said. Crystal guy. Diamond Head. I think Cannonball was cool. And then Wild Mutt was the other one I really liked.
Yeah, I wasn't too big of a fan of Wild Mutt. You see, I'm trying to think of the newer ones. There were a couple cool newer ones that I just can't remember.
I hadn't watched the new ones, so I...
No, when I say new ones, I mean like the ones right after the OGs.
Yeah, like...
Not really that new, but like...
Ben 10 Ultimate Alien or whatever.
I can tell you for sure, though, I fucking hated Alien X. It's like, did you get to see that one?
I saw the movie where Alien X first appeared and saw nothing after it.
Movie?
So in the original Ben 10, there was a TV movie where Ben 10 got access to all the aliens.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of Ben 10. Was it Ben 10,000? Or I think it was Ben 10,000, like the adult version of him. Yo, the adult version of him was so fucking cool. Did you get to see that?
I did not.
Dude.
Ben 10 is a series like I could see myself going back and rewatching. It's one of the few series.
After this, you should look up some clips of Ben 10,000. It was like one episode when he went to the future and he got to see his adult self. And it was just some crazy shit. I can't remember correctly if he had like combinations of like the OGs or...
Well, because like I know he had one that was like a vine person that was also flames, swamp fire.
Oh yeah, he was able to combine them. Yeah, it was so fucking cool. It was so fucking cool, dude.
Right, and then the next one I actually did not see, but I knew of, Generator Rex. I think we talked about this last time.
Oh yeah. I watched that when it was airing. Not really too memorable for me, to be honest. Just some guy that was like fused with metal or something.
Yeah, because it was made by Action Guy, aka or Action Man, aka the same person that made Ben 10. Hence, like people had high expectations of it, but I never got into it.
Yeah, that was just something that I watched while I was on TV. If there wasn't anything better to watch, I would just stick with it. But it wasn't like... It was just okay. It wasn't too memorable, in my opinion.
The next one is actually a much newer series that I have actually watched most of. I haven't watched it all. Which is Troll Hunters.
That's the one I was talking about last episode. That's the one that I was saying on Netflix about... the fucking kids and shit. That's so fucking good.
I've only seen season 1. I have not seen the rest of season 2, much less anything after. But I really loved season
fucking good.
It was. I enjoyed it, and sooner or later I'm gonna go back and finish watching it because I genuinely enjoyed it. It was really good.
The spin-off, kind of trash.
Which ones? Wizards or 3 Below?
Oh, I haven't seen Wizards. I saw the other one where it was with the
aliens.
Aliens, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that one's
episodes
bad.
And I couldn't get through it. It was just so bad.
Yeah, I heard that spin-off's bad. Wizards, I've heard is good though.
I think I started watching Wizards like the first episode, and I just didn't get into it. But
there is the rule of 3. It doesn't just apply to anime.
Yeah, but then again, I also don't really have that much free time, so when I do want to watch something, I want to make sure it's good.
That's valid, actually. The next one, I don't know if this is a series you're gonna know, but this is a series I love and I know is my best friend's favorite series, Gargoyles. It was a Disney series. Pretty popular for its time. It's now very much become a cult classic. It's essentially about a bunch of... almost says gargoyle slaps. So it's essentially about a bunch of gargoyles that are like come to life at night and stuff, and they're brought from medieval times to the modern world.
Yeah,
it's just really dope.
I don't know anything about this one.
Yeah, it's a good series. I enjoyed it. The next one I have no idea, and I'm sure you won't either. Roswell Conspiracies, Aliens, Myths, and Legends. It's a series from 1997. No idea what the hell this is.
If you don't know, how am I supposed to know about that?
Yeah, I didn't think so. So that one, we're just gonna whoop. Yeah, right? Oh, well, what the fuck? Legend of Korra. I already stated I have not watched Korra. I've heard really good things about Korra, though.
Dude, I've heard people don't like Legend of Korra.
I heard people don't like it when they compared it to Avatar.
Oh, well, yeah. It's really, really hard. Did we finish the wall?
Yeah, the wall's done.
Oh.
Now we just need to figure out a door.
I already made a door.
Oh, then we gotta seal this hole here.
Oh, yeah, that, I don't know. I think he might have done goofed on that one, Chief.
Nah, easy answer. Ready? Got this. That's what I've heard is Korra's okay. It's not like, oh my god, but it's also not like, it's not bad, but it's not what everyone thought it was going to be.
I just want to know what happens after, like, the original fucking...
Apparently we're getting that.
Avatar. We are?
Apparently.
What do you mean?
Because, I don't know if you've heard, we're getting a ton of spin-offs.
Oh, yeah! Didn't they open a studio?
Yeah, they opened an entire studio.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the only thing that I remembered of Avatar was that Netflix was making a live action remake, which I'm actually looking forward to, surprisingly. I think the original creators started working on it, then they got off, but I think they're back on it now. But I'm really looking forward to it. I saw some screenshots of what it's supposed to look like. It looked pretty good. This is scuffed, Brian. That's scuffed.
It's fine, it'll do.
Yeah, at least I can't go through it.
Exactly.
That's scuffed.
hey, we can get through. That's all. Or they can't get through. That's all that really matters. But yeah, Korra is something I've wanted to watch, but never really found the time or interest enough to say so.
I first started watching Korra when it was on TV, and then I rewatched it right after I rewatched Avatar, the original one. I was running through an entire marathon of just Avatar, dude. It was great.
Now, how do we open this door?
You just press E, I think.
Oh, okay. Alright, now I need sticks. But yeah, Korra's something I want to sooner or later go back and watch.
Man, I can't stop thinking of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rise.
Rise of the Teenage Mutant. Apparently it's really good. The next series.
For it looks fucking insane.
Oh my god, it does. The next one is Voltron, the newest Voltron series.
Nice.
I have not watched it. My stepsister was massively into it.
Yeah, I had a friend that told me it was pretty good, but I just...
Can you open the door?
Can you not open it?
Oh, I can. Cool. Good. I've never watched it. I don't know if I would, but I'm somewhat interested, but not enough so to be like, oh my god, I have to go watch it. But like, if it was on, I'd watch it because I've heard good things. The next one, this one you might have watched, The Spectacular Spider-Man. So this was a weird animation style, if I remember correctly.
There's a couple Spider-Mans that I've seen, so I gotta look it up. If this is the one that I think it is, I like this one. I don't remember if this is the one that I've seen. Was it the Amazing... Did they have one called The Amazing Spider-Man?
Yes. That's the one I like. I like The Amazing Spider-Man.
There was one that was like... that was animated, and it was like... actually like Peter Parker, where he was funny and shit, and he was a kid. I just don't remember which one that was.
So there was one I liked that had, it wasn't just Spider-Man. It had Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Nova, and God, what was her name? White Tiger? I can't remember which Spider-Man it was, though. I think it was The Amazing Spider-Man. But it was really good. But do you actually know who voices most of the Spider-Mans in cartoons?
I don't know like any voice actors, Chief.
It's Drake Bell.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Drake Bell is most commonly the voice of Spider-Man. That's why when they made the movie Superbad, they cast Drake Bell as the Dragonfly. Is because he quite often plays Spider-Man, so they thought it'd be hilarious. So, little trivia for you guys there at home. Drake Bell does play Spider-Man a lot.
Dude, I find it funny what Drake Bell does. Well, what he did. This man pretty much lost fame. He stopped doing anything here. So he moved to Mexico and he changed his fucking name to Campana. And in Spanish, that means bell. And apparently he's pretty popular in Mexico now.
That's weird. I did not know that.
It's pretty funny.
Then next is Megas XLR. So I kind of remember this show. It was weird.
Mega XLR.
It was a weird show. Like, I remember it. I didn't watch it excessively, but I remember it existing.
Oh, I think I remember the fat guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything else.
Yeah, I remember the stick shift that he had on the robot. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't even know what this show's about. I just remember that one guy and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember the stick shift and that's about it. Symbiotic Titan. Kind of ironic that we're going between two different kind of big mech shows.
That I enjoyed that.
I didn't watch Symbiotic Titan. It was in that weird phase for me.
I don't remember it too much, but I'm looking at screenshots of the show, and there's like this one guy. He's like a really big fucking dude. I think he's a robot actually.
Let's go to bed. Oh, we can't yet.
Man, I'm trying to remember the show, but I remember that it being there's a couple funny scenes with the one robot, because it's like these two kids and a robot, and they all make one big robot, and it's just their life fighting shit, and the one robot is like trying to blend in the real world and shit, and he had some pretty funny interactions. That's about all I remember of the show. Wasn't terrible.
One that I have a personal love for, Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls, I never finished it.
I loved it. I love Gravity Falls. It's one of those shows that, like, I kind of wish it had continued. Like, I'm glad he got his ending. He didn't have to, like, not finish the series. He got to finish it on his terms.
Yeah. I tried watching the entire thing in like, just from the beginning to the end, but I just ended up not. It was one of those things where it's like you start doing something and then all of a sudden you stop for like a couple days and then you never go back to it. It was kind of like that for me. But it was a show that while I was watching it, I enjoyed it. But I already knew everything that happened because it was on TV, and like if it was on, there wasn't anything else going on, I would watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was one of those shows where I just saw bits and pieces of it, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's like very much a series like I will go back and rewatch a lot. The next one, I've seen neither of these, which is Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels.
Fucking great. Clone Wars, absolutely amazing, dude. Rebels, I've never seen. Actually, wait, hold on. Is that the animated one?
They're both animated, yes.
No, like there's one that's like 3D, and I think there's one that's a cartoon.
Both of these are 3D.
Oh.
Rebels, I know, is whatchamacallit. It's after the fall of the or rise of the Empire, and all the Jedi die.
Rebels. I've never seen Rebels, but I saw Clone Wars, and Clone Wars was absolutely amazing. I was actually rewatching it maybe either a couple months ago. I think it was a couple months ago when the newest season first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I started rewatching everything because I'm the type of person where I cannot just jump into a show once it gets a new season without remembering anything, because I'd just be confused the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed rewatching it. It was pretty good.
Kim Possible. We've talked about it a little bit. I love Kim Possible. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid. I know a lot of people, especially like my age, when it was first airing, were like, "Oh my god, female protagonist! This is a chick show," and I'm like, "But it's really good. Why is it such a bad thing?" But people suck. I think we can all agree to that. People suck.
Toxic masculinity.
Yeah, it's the worst thing to ever exist.
Dude,
that's why I
can't go to sleep.
I think we gotta wait till a certain time. Can we sleep yet? Or still?
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, Kim Possible was fucking great.
Oh, 100%.
If Kim Possible was on, that's what I was watching.
Hell yeah. Agree. 100%. Codename Kid Next Door. I think we talked about that as well. I can't remember.
Yeah,
it was a great show. Because, like, my favorite character was number 4, because...
I don't remember any of them by their numbers.
4 was the kid in the hoodie. The blonde kid.
Oh. I think my favorite was the girl, the green girl.
Oh, Rainbow Monkey Girl?
Yeah.
So, actually, funny story about this. So, I've talked about previously, I used to go to a lot of anime conventions and stuff. And I was at an anime convention, and it was one run by my friend out in Rochester. And there was a girl who was cosplaying as number 3, the girl in the green. And he was doing a lip sync battle thing. And me and her ended up tying on it just because apparently we were very entertaining, which is actually how I got my hiccup pop from How to Train Your Dragon, which is one of my favorite movies. Karina does not like that movie, though.
I think the newer ones.
But yeah, Codename Kid Next Door was a fun show. I know they've talked multiple times about reviving it, and I don't know how I feel about that. Yes. Apparently recently there was even like a website thing about rainbow monkeys and stuff.
Oh. Speaking of reviving shows, how do you feel about reviving shows in general?
So I have a love-hate relationship with it. Because shows that didn't get enough love, or shows that have a good point where they can continue off of. Something like, so like, an easy one for me to say this is, Animaniacs, or I know there's talk of, God, what was the other series that they were gonna do a continuation of? I'm trying to look because I think it's on here later. But like, there's certain shows that like didn't get enough love or didn't complete their story that it makes sense to me that like they get that kind of completion of their story. That's how I feel about that, but it really depends on the series.
I also have a love-hate relationship, but it's mostly because they fuck it up more than they actually like.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like,
but the ones that they do a good job on are fucking great.
Mm-hmm. Like, I've talked about previously the She-Ra series. My wife and I absolutely love that series. I don't think it's on this list, which is actually upsetting. But it's a great show, and I really enjoyed it. And it changes the lore of She-Ra enough where it feels like there's a purpose to it existing. Netflix. I haven't watched the OG. Next on the list is Danny Phantom.
Fucking great. If Danny Phantom was on TV, that is what I was watching. No questions asked.
Yeah, Danny Phantom is one of those series I absolutely love. Its creator can get in the bin. Butch can get in the bin. Period. But Danny Phantom, fucking great ass show. And that theme song,
asshole.
Yeah.
Well, what's his name? I forgot his name.
Butch Hartman.
Yeah, Butch Hartman.
And he's a I use this term in a negative way for him. He's a Bible thumper. As I've spoken on the channel previously, I'm agnostic, so I'm very much like I don't believe in any religion, like overly. Like I believe they're all plausible, but I don't like believe in one personally. But Butch is very much he pushes
some good ass shows. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not wrong. There's quite a few people like that though. Let's be real.
That one dog show that he made, that show was ass. Complete dog show.
Tough Puppy?
Yeah. Was
so I've heard.
Bad. Tough Puppy was such an ass show.
So another series I've not gotten to finish that's on Netflix, The Dragon Prince. I fucking love that show.
I haven't seen that at all.
It is so good.
The people that made Avatar?
Yes. It's even got Sokka as the main character, and wait, I love it. Yes. And the best part... Sokka? No, it's the voice actor.
Oh.
And the best part, he even makes a boomerang joke.
Oh, he does?
Yes, he goes, I feel like this is important to me. I don't know why. As he's holding a boomerang, and it's like the best moment ever.
Yeah, that's a show that I was going to watch, but I just never got to it.
It's really good. I loved it. Castlevania, not a series I've watched. I'm not big on horror and stuff.
This was something that I watched season 2, but I didn't watch season 1. I was actually watching this with some of the people from STG. They started watching it in their anime night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept watching it with the Milk Cult, and it was actually it was a good watch. I had no clue, absolutely no clue what happened in season 1, but I was still able to watch season 2, enjoy it, and understand what the fuck was going on. It was great.
That's not bad.
To this day, I still haven't seen season 1.
Really Tron Uprising.
What?
Tron Uprising, a series I've not seen. It was on, I believe, Disney XD.
Let me see. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, not memorable. I remember watching this, but I don't know anything that was on it, or if I enjoyed it or not. But it's a show.
Right. Futurama.
Futurama, I fucking love Futurama.
It's a good show. I enjoy it. I've enjoyed what I've seen. I've never like fully sat down and watched like every single episode, but when I do watch it, I do enjoy it.
I did. At one point I fucking binged the shit out of Futurama and watched the entire fucking shit.
Yeah, I know.
It was a good watch.
This show, I have no idea. This is a new show that I've never seen. Final Space. No idea.
What year is that?
2018 till, I'm assuming it's still going.
I probably don't even know it. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue what the fuck this is.
Next is Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. So it's the continued story of Rapunzel. Yeah, right?
What? Okay.
I have no opinion on it. Next.
Space is Adult Swim. Oh, that
Makes sense. The animation style kind of matches it.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually look into that. It looks decent.
Next, we kind of already talked about it. 3 Below.
3 Below.
The spin-off for Troll Hunters.
Oh, trash, ass. Get that shit out of my fucking face. I found it so fucking boring. When I first started watching it, I was really looking forward to it because I fucking love Troll Hunters, and then I got that shit in my fucking face, and I felt disrespected.
Young Justice.
Young Justice, that was some good shit.
Yeah, I loved Young Justice. I watched season 1 and 2. I binged that. That was actually
more season. It came out with a season.
I've not watched the new season because last I knew it was exclusive to the DC thing / HBO Max, and I refused to put into HBO Max.
Why?
Because I don't watch enough DC stuff, much less. I would now because it's got so much other stuff. A
lot of DC. Is that where like all the DC stuff is?
Yes, because Warner Brothers owns DC and they own HBO.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I've been using HBO Max and I've been enjoying it. I've been watching The Big Bang Theory for the first time.
I own every season on DVD, so that's one that I own all the series.
I'm on like the ending of season 5. I've been binging this for like the past 2-3 weeks now.
But yeah, no, Young Justice was so fucking good.
Yeah, I don't remember anything like me complaining about anything on that one.
Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I actually have seen this show.
Is this the one where it's like that girl and that guy?
Yes, it's a French series.
Yeah, I've only seen like pictures of it. Is that a good show? People seem to like it.
I'm gonna admit I enjoyed it. I watched it with Karina's little sister because she would love to watch it on Netflix and stuff. And you know, any time I could actually spend time with her, she was very like shy, so we weren't always spending time together and stuff. It was one of the few things we could. Now she also watches My Hero. I'm proud of that. But I enjoyed Ladybug and Cat Noir. It wasn't a bad series. It's very much a children's series. Like, if you can get through that, then it's a good series. But it's a children's series. You can very much tell it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like something that I'd enjoy, so I just never touch it. And I also have no clue what it's about. Like, not a clue.
The most recent Thundercats. So I sadly did not watch this. I wish I had.
I haven't seen any of the Thundercats.
So I love the old Thundercats. This one, it was a retelling of it where Lion-O was much younger and everything. And very much something I wanted to get into for a multitude of reasons, including Matthew Mercer voices Lion-O in it, and I love him. There's fish over here. Dude, we can go kill fish in this little pond over by their house.
Dude, I see you with a fucking spear. How do you make a spear?
2 sticks. That's it.
I don't even know how to craft stuff.
And then you right click on stuff that you want to put in there.
Wait, I figured something out.
Uh, the Boondocks.
That's actually something I watched entirely, I think maybe 2-3 years ago for the first time, and I'm actually currently rewatching that right now. I fucking love that show.
I've never gotten to finish. I've watched it here and there, and I really enjoy when I've watched it, but I've never like fully watched all of it. Or even like I'd watch an episode or two when I was younger, as I'm going to bed on Adult Swim, because I'd stay up to watch my anime, because weeboos, and that's all we had to watch anime was stay up late on freaking Adult Swim.
Yeah, I never stayed up that late for Adult Swim. Once King of the Hill came up, time for bed.
Speaking of Adult Swim, Robot Chicken.
I have no clue what Robot Chicken is about. And when I have tried watching it, I just didn't enjoy it.
It's very much like one of those. I love watching like the clips on Facebook and YouTube and stuff. I don't know if I'd go back and watch Robot Chicken again. It's one of those shows that's it's a product of its time.
Yeah, I tried watching it when I was a little older, and I just found it very, very boring.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah. Wasn't a fan.
Rick and Morty. I know your feelings on Rick and Morty. I enjoy Rick and Morty. It is a show I could consistently watch.
Ooh, have you seen the other show that the creators of Rick and Morty made?
Solar Opposites? No.
Yeah, that's a really good show as well.
American Dad. So American Dad it's every other show like it. Let's be real. It's every one of Seth MacFarlane's other shows. Let's be real.
Yeah,
Seth MacFarlane makes the same shows.
If I were to pick between American Dad, Simpsons, and The Family Guy, American Dad would be like my last choice.
Same.
Yeah.
I would.
An okay show.
Exactly. Bob's Burgers. I have not seen Bob's Burgers.
I love Bob's Burgers. Oh my god.
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never watched like a full episode.
I haven't seen the entire thing because I have this thing where I just start something, and if it's really long, if it's like has a shit ton of episodes, I would try to watch it, and then as soon as I take a break on it, I just like don't watch it again. And then I tried watching it again, but I didn't remember anything that happened, so I started from the beginning. And this has happened for like a good 3 times now. So I've seen like the first 2-3 seasons like 3 times over, and it's so fucking good. But I haven't seen the rest of it.
16.
Bob's Burger. 16, I like that show. That's
I don't really remember it. I think it was after my time.
It's the one where it's like a group of
teenagers in a mall
that are working in the mall, and they do dumb shit.
Yeah. I remember it, but I don't think I ever like consistently watched it. This one we've talked about previously. I'm gonna pair these two up actually. Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain. I love both of them. I think they are fantastic series.
No memory of either of them.
So here's one. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? AKA the original series.
I gotta look it up. I gotta make sure.
Like the OG series. Like Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? That one.
I think this is the one that I was watching.
Oh, you watched the OG, not What's New Scooby-Doo? Which is the better one because it has the theme song by Simple Plan.
Yeah, it was definitely this one.
These next 3... Well, the next 2 I have no idea. The third one I've heard of but never watched. Titan Maximum. No idea.
I absolutely no clue. What the fuck is this? It looks bad. I'm gonna just tell you now. It looks fucking terrible.
The Detentionaire Just the name sounds bad. The name alone sounds bad. The detentionaire sounds bad.
I think maybe I've seen it, but no memory of it. Either
Motor City.
This was trash. Motor City.
Another series, I have no idea. Actually, as I'm looking closer, no idea.
You said Motor City?
Motor City.
Oh, I think I've seen this. I don't remember what it's about, but I've seen this.
Now we're getting back into things I know. This one you might not know. SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron.
You said SWAT Cats?
SWAT Cats, the Radical Squadron. Rob, do you remember SWAT Cats? No. Never mind. God, I'm old. Not really. I just watched old cartoons.
Don't know this one at all.
Next is actually Wizards, which is pretty high up considering it's new. But I'm assuming it's just well received. Which is obviously the Troll Hunter spinoff.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're talking about now.
South Park. South Park I have a love-hate relationship with. I used to love South Park with all my being as a kid. Because, rebellious kid. I wanted to watch things I wasn't supposed to be watching.
I never watched it when it was on TV. And is this still ongoing?
It's ongoing. They just did a bunch of pandemic specials.
Yeah, I tried watching the COVID one, the vaccine one.
Yeah.
Maybe last week, and I just couldn't get through it. South Park is not for me.
Same. Family Guy.
Family Guy, I like Family Guy.
Family Guy's
I haven't seen all of it, but
me either. You don't have to. Let's be real. It's one of those series. Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I've only seen maybe 2 episodes. I just happened to be up while it was on.
Yeah, same. It's not one of those series I overly enjoyed, but I remember it.
Yeah, I thought it was weird at the time. I wasn't a fan.
The Simpsons.
Great A show.
Yeah, it's a great show.
There's not much to say on this.
It's one of the longest running series for a reason. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna hate it. Too. I did enjoy it.
They only had one movie?
Yes.
Dude, they need another movie.
Yeah, I know. We're only halfway through this list.
Oh my god.
Do we want to part three? Part three? All right. So we're gonna leave off. So we're gonna do the last one because I really like this show actually. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh, that's such a good fucking show. The movie slapped too. They had multiple movies. They all slapped.
Such a good show.
Yeah, that show was really fucking good.
But we will end off there with 56 for next week, which is the...
Is it 100?
It is 100.
Holy fuck.
Which actually only means we have 44 more to go.
Yeah, only 44.
I mean, we got through 55 in an hour.
Sure.
But with that, guys, we are going to end today's episode. We hope you all enjoyed hanging out with us. Obviously, we will be back next week. As of right now, should anything change, obviously we'll keep you updated. Last week, we did not have an episode because I went and saw the Demon Slayer movie, which was really good. I forgot to bring that up. Demon Slayer was good.
I gotta watch that in some not so legal way.
Wait till it comes back on PlayStation Store. I'm buying it. Oh wait, you have Xbox because you make bad choices.
Actually, I bought a PS5. I just haven't picked it up because it's at home. It's in my parents' house right now. But I did buy a PS5. I was able to get it without buying it from a scalper.
Good. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I'm going
refuse
to
pay
close
more
the
than
world.
retail.
All right. All good?
Yep.
All right. But yet again, guys, thank you for joining us. Next week, we're going to be continuing this, apparently, because we still didn't get through everything. Because apparently, cartoons are a big topic. Let's be real, we could probably do a whole podcast on cartoons, but we won't. It's just going to be a 3-part marathon of cartoons.
Maybe 4, who knows?
Maybe 4. We might end up talking about, because maybe there will be a big announcement of cartoons. Probably not, but hopefully. Speaking of big announcements of cartoons, can they just announce a release date for Arcane, the League of Legends show? Please and thank you.
Wait, really?
They announced the trailer for it, like, when you got me into League. For
I just started
the 20th anniversary.
I just started recently playing League again, and holy fuck, it's such a...
I started playing TFT, and I hate myself again for it, because I'm really enjoying the new set, and I'm really good at it, and I hate it.
Yeah, for me, I literally had to turn off, like, enemy all chat and friendly chat, and that's how I play League now.
I mean, yeah, that's how a lot of people play League.
Yeah. But, I'm playing League again.
Hey, speaking of playing League, guess who we're gonna raid, guys, even though he's not playing League?
Oh, the boy Luke?
We're gonna go raid Luke. But yet again, guys, thank you for coming and joining us. We will see you next week. I will see you probably tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm playing, but because John doesn't have D&D tomorrow, I'm gonna maybe stream something, maybe more Pokemon Step. Maybe I hate myself and we try to 100%. But once again, guys, thank you, and tune in next week.
Ooh. Bye-bye.
And we are...